Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, Executive Editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with number 38 in fabulous concert programs, which you can listen to in the comfort and privacy of your own home, because there's no way in hell anyone's going to ever do them live. But they should, because these are fabulous programs for listening anytime. And now we're in the last, number 4, in our series of the 4 symphonies by Alberic Magnard. The intention of this series, of course, is to try and find ways to present lesser known but great music, especially symphonies and large orchestral works. And so the Magnard Cycle is one of those. He wrote 4 magnificent symphonies, and the last is universally acknowledged as one of the great masterpieces of the French symphonic tradition. It was composed in 1913, just a year before his death, when he was blown up by Germans while he was defending his family farm during World War I. And oh my God, thank God he lived to write this, and it's such a pity he wasn't around to do a few more of them, because boy, he was on a roll. Fortunately, Albert Roussel sort of took over where he left off in writing great French symphonies. But he was really one of the first class late romantic symphonists, and this 4th symphony is glorious. I've talked about it before, so I don't have to do it again. It is a major, major, major work. It ends quietly, but with such fulfillment and such an autumnal glow, with the most beautiful motto theme. I can't do it. Ya da 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 da. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. I did it badly already several times. So what are we going to put with it? It's got to be the end of the concert. Even though it ends softly, you're going to go away with such a feeling of fulfillment, of satisfaction. It's one of those pieces that just completes you as a human being. It really does. So, first half, you ready? Suppé, the Light Cavalry Overture. Let's go for a complete contrast. Why don't we play Suppé overtures? I mean, they're relegated to like Pop's programs, and even then you never hear them anymore. And they're so much fun. Oh my God, they're wonderful. You know the Light Cavalry Overture. They're delicious and wonderful concert openers, and they're part of those light classics that everybody used to know, because we all know the tune, right? It's in our DNA practically, but they don't get played anymore because they're just not serious enough, or I don't know. So I'm doing one. I threw one on there. Next, Saint-Saëns' 5th Piano Concerto, the Egyptian. I love the Egyptian. It's a brilliant, colorful, beautiful, marvelous, vaguely exotic work with a rock'em sock'em finale with an absolutely great tune. I mean, it's so catchy, and it will bring the house down. It is thrilling in concert. It really will. And your soloist, who I always make do extra work, I really do, because then we have the intermission, right? So everyone's intermissing, and they come back, and our soloist is still there. He's been waiting, or she's been waiting, or it's been waiting, whatever pronoun they're using this week, has been waiting, at the piano for everyone to come back so they can do Saint-Saëns' Africa Fantasy for piano and orchestra. It's another exotic piano orchestra piece, but it's only like 8 minutes long, and so you'll never ever hear it other than in recordings of the complete Saint-Saëns music for piano and orchestra, and you listen to it and you go, oh, this is wonderful. I wish I could see it or hear it live. Well, you can't, but I'm pretending that we can. It makes a wonderful overture to the major work on the program, the Magnard Symphony No. 4. And it's French, but I mean, that doesn't mean anything. It's just so marvelously contrasted with, the Magnard is a big, deep, serious work. And the Africa Fantasy is a jeu d'esprit. It's just fun. Really fun and completely different in its aesthetic, really, than the Magnard Symphony. And I think for that reason, like the Suppé Overture, it just makes a wonderful way to begin a second half and get everybody's ears perked up. It's like what the French call an amuse-bouche, a little something just to get your palate going. That's exactly what it does. And then we can hear the Magnard Fourth Symphony, one of the great unknown masterpieces of the late Romantic symphonic literature. I think it will be a wonderful concert. I'd go in a minute. I'd go just for the Africa fantasy. Frankly, that would be enough for me. But the whole program, oh, what fun. Fun and seriousness at the same time. And I think it would be a winner. And I hope you agree. And that concludes our Magnard Symphony cycle. And up next, Mendelssohn, because people only do a couple Mendelssohn symphonies, but there are more, and they are delightful. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.